nonsia abo Ghana de hye mu nyina adwo mmakwaba e de ba DLFM 106.9 emana so se small do yaboaboa no se oman hedwuma kase bo no ye de mo kire mu nyina da eba ebesemo na ye kam se small do yaboaboa no se oman adwuma kase bo no ya kruche ne nyina da agogo yen abefo tentan kase no so a na ye dlfmonline.com afin so kase bo no nam DLFM yen app no na bio tuning app no so wo dia no so obekọ Google Play anasa App Store wo download wi a na wa search DLFM 106.9 kase wonam so a obenya bi na watie ed amayen afin so Facebook no eya adwuma YouTube and TikTok ni nyina da eye DLFM 106.9 Kofitela Diamond kase bo no ehomfoni any videos ahodo efa ho nyida no obenya bi na wa hwe ed amayen emre sem ye bejo agye nyina kenkan awo Facebook no so a na ye DLFM 106.9 enumere yi ensem titira ebedi kasebom akotiri bi enesem Ghana mampenin John Dramani Mahama odensema tudwa apa adwumade we beboa na oman Ghana yatimi aduanua ne yabo na yatena ya mekese no enwura eni sumuna na afi plastics agye aboso no yatimi asesie na sense ne dedemu yede mu kiremu ebesum enumere yi
Amampani John Dramani Mahama abeshebo chemu se yade obebo adwuma sane be ya dachi bia no man Ghana betimi agina ye na ye nkonya school for tena so ewo school mu na yade ombe no rubber kwan so sane be ya omunko bubu nnua ewo ye kwaye nim sane be ya galamse no betimi asia no kwan
yade bo ba ko pie mu ewo fantia kwa south mesenem ewo pie mantem am na adwuma ko mutufu magudi a edin da wono so eye Transico Minerals and Mining Limited wanom akomontoma dia bom ene adehia nananom atrenkwamwamo ayesaman akwakoduanua ebebro beye empimnum 5000 eboapa o my Ghana yatena ye yatimi akoraso
Onyonyafo Peter Awawe akọbua ye BC mofra no ye school for mofra mokwakocho BC so he no akomo mo ye mathematical set so anu ahwe mo bosa wa wunim na bebo ho modern ye ewe ye so he nim na yade obema 500 Ghana cedi scholarship
make I say a drabber for nkom ku a edi da wa no so GP ality mpenifo abomaden afre emputipru enhyiamu edensem de atensentwefo anim sem omo hwe abanim ekwapem bosuma yegome ni de tosudu sa dumso Olivia gade mampeni edi ba beto fangoso no saban asesa na adwen no ye na adwen se twintwene atwan na so obegye de a ene omanyim agye se Ghana mampeni afin so asoafo ene MPC no omodu omu V8 kosi kwa wode fashion kafo alata mamman ombetiatem mo meye hwade a ye pe ho
Special prosecutor in Sema Betuja chemu say ya anti-corruption kono omokono osombo modiano motena so no musansusu hu bio
ensema no pi na ka woni mebe so mo say oman adwuma kasebo e wo DLFM 106.9 me ka mo say yankopon ya adoma DLFM ko fale bai e de dwumade bi aba enka nsuo kun yankopon ya adoma dwumadie no asema da so ana say ne botaye nyanse ya papa da de Lumba watonyom saa mfrinhia aduasanum 35 years ni nti ye hyafa kese e de amana edin ada so ne Lumba Fest nyakopa na betodwa e wo dwun bosuma yegome ne da etoso aduonu baako emfimpi mienu ne edonu mu na djuma na betodwa o memenda eye enumre no nsia abapa ho suma aduasa e wo DLFM efia ne mu ya ne ya papa nyakopa ya adoma September bosum no mebobosome no obenya mfinhia no makon aduosia baako 61 years inti ebefa kwanya we so aka ho nsem e de akyerew na kwanya ba e de ama adwuma wura nom ene yankwankra mo adwumade wampase bo ho de momade amfra mpanimfo ahomatrofo eso na monyi kyerem sponsor Lumba adwumade no na adwumade we no enye enikanika fra mpanimfo 0598 966 736 0598 966 736 and 0579 284 181 0579 284 181
Me kan Lumba super edi ama obi biara oye nhyemude na opensuo edi asom na hoho Lumba super de afafidie mu aso ne sokroje ye edi manipadua no na mpanifo peye hyenkani onim tricycle ene ki atwi ntu ye hyenkani a obetimi afre mpanifo e 0555 274 757 and 0577 475 343 Okodan Suma ne important mo ya Madam Abanyamiche eye so distributor wo honoma wo adjacent Lumba spot ya appear to slay honoma akwa on sabetimi aka Lumba supani bi frɛ Madam Abanyamiche e was 0557 349 401 0557 349 401 Mama Viking swapie mu e wo Fanko spot e ma ya wo shimbe honoma akwa on sabetimi aka Lumba supani bi from Mama Vic, it was 0500 680 783 0500 680 783.
Enumere na ye kanfo DL College Association ko enede amao. Wanom ayenkabomku a watai yem papa Daddy Lumba dwumedie nyinachi. Se efa ne nyomoto ana se ni radio station de adaso e DLFM 106.9. Edwumedie nyinachi ne kuo no ebi wa monone ene bi su omega na mu am. Empenifo pese omoteton akoba mu etase omega na nyina bosu nte no. So wa monone, so omega ne bomode frem penifo ahomatrufo eso e. Naji mu nchime vise kwewe no emu ode pass sabi anomanam 0538 865 393 0538 865 393 yesa ye homra ne sem yemfa odo brane ye nyinada yemfa odo emfa mo odomwe na we na adwuma kwaso ya sense ye ntena sem na yemfa oman adwuma kasebo no emeso mo edi ameje so no eye takwade kwadwokrom twabe wode hye konkron Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B mahoteden ene ehunsi wompene mene
Adwoa Agyei Sikapa
aka
Dum Salevi
ya dae ho ya bae de kasebo ne kiremu ebetoa so edi asom mo
DL News.
Yamamo akwaba afi kasebo no enchiremu eniem mekasai ene ede kasia wiase afana nyina ehye ye natena ye ho eye edakasie ede akai se bebo ye homodene yaboa ne yatena ye timi akwa so nti eye 2025 World Environmental Day celebration no Ghana mampenin John Dramani Mahama ono oyo mampeni a otua omanga na no ene watimi apadwumade we nyina ontoma Edia that's what a national tree planting exercise eno no etodwa ewo kwabenya community senior high school wo krabo parliamentary mu a Ghana mampeni echiremu sem opese oboa no badwumaden na Ghana yatena ya enemekese no ensase enipa bi atumefuntam ne nyina da aseso a ekuafo dua no ba ya enye yim ne atumi atena so manga nam atumi akofa eye plastic efem no ne ba hye omanga na atena ye so mana sai omanga na atena ye no yebetumi atuase na oman yatena ye yatimi akraso Ghana mampeni kase mu ene wo kiremu sem eyade amekese no akoye ho kese de besan Ghana ko mu a sa plastics ahodo a Ghana fo edi hu dwai eha ye pa hwehwem mapa abedadwa kiremu sem se yamoye homoden entimi entuase a enkwa pem se emfimpim mienu ne aduonum 2050 no na ofere ni ekopo ekwakwani mo bekọ no obomode akogu asawu na ade obedi kan yi eye plastics enam de enya ade a obetimi achibi kram na Ghana mampeni kase mu ene wo kiremu sem aban di enisadu hunu bia ba opese otumi dua nnua mako 30 million ade fa o Ghana fa na nyina enkopem sem 2030 emfimpim mienu ne aduasam de na Ghana ya bo adwumade a hwe ne mu se esuku fom ofra nyina bedua bi na ya bo na Ghana nyina da aye green is ha na ya tena ye yetimi akraso Ghana mampeni kase mu ene ode na di sem aban aye krado so bebo no homaden aboa enti na ode national policy aba beboa pa na Ghana nyina da yetimi akan kuma de bom se sabe boa ba kuma de ne ya boa na san ya tena ye no yetimi akraso Ghana mampeni kiremu a yanka nkyere Ghana fo nyina se beboa pa na sa process no yetimi dan de anima de adefoforo na bo no man yakonanim Ghana se kire Ghana mampeni kiremu a enema hodo wetutugu montene basa ese ya tena ye no yentwe ho famfiri ye nyina ya mo na nua hodo a ode aba no ye nua bi no man yankwe na tena ye no yenkraso.
Since assuming office, my government has placed the environment at the heart of Ghana's development strategy. We've created the Ministry of Climate. We've appointed the Minister of Climate Change and Sustainability to integrate environmental considerations across all sectors. We've introduced the National Plastics Management Policy that requires that manufacturers and importers have to take responsibility for the life cycle of the plastics that they produce and place on the market. We revised our solid waste management strategy to reduce the amount of plastic that enters our landfills by 60% by the year 2030, and to implement mandatory waste separation in all our major municipalities. We're already seeing progress. From Tamale to Takrade, local governments are piloting source separation schemes. Color-coded bins in markets have tripled recycling rates. Entrepreneurs are converting used plastics into building materials, textiles, and fuel briquettes. And you just saw the dustbins that you were presented with here. It is made from recycled plastic. Faith-based groups and community volunteers are mobilizing for cleanup exercises before the rainy season. These examples prove that transformation is possible when public policy aligns with citizens' action. But ladies and gentlemen, we must go further. Because of their durability, plastics do not degrade easily. And it is said that a piece of plastic takes 25,000 years to degrade. Plastics, when not managed properly, become a long-term hazard. And that is why today I'm proud to launch the One Tree Per Child initiative. This is a nationwide program that will engage every school-aged Ghanaian child in planting and nurturing at least one tree. Each child will be given a seedling, and the seedlings will be chosen to suit the local ecology of where their schools are. And guided by their teachers, local environmental officers, forestry officers, and traditional leaders, they will be shown how to care and nurture.
Eno echire ena Ghana mampeni ekasemo ena wochire a mekese no aban gusu a ono asoya ehwe oman Ghana yatan yeso edi nsa so obetumi aboa pam na sa plastics ena rubber o kwa kwatwa aduane eboye ho modern na de amount take away na de ahyem ena banku rubber fita na de aduane na hyem packaging kama na wo de ko wudi wie pe na wato e de ato baabi na oman Ghana atan ye no na yese ne sa Ghana mampeni echire mu a yakọ no ne chepe beboa Emma sa take away Roberts no ene de bo banku ni nyina da empenifo de ohye de atoso se be ya obi entumi nkwa no ne enkofi mo manyim ne enkase betumi aboa de se ne ma ho de be fa so e be de ne mani ne ya boa ne ye de akekere yenu ya no ene be boa magana atena ye no ye timi akura so Ghana mampeni ni nsemu no o kire no sumu sei.
One of the other things we intend to do is to ban styrofoam as a food packaging material. One of the most pernicious pollutants is styrofoam plastic. When you go to buy your food and they put it in that white plastic something, you know, and then you finish eating, you just dump it. That is one of the biggest polluters. And so we're going to ban the importation of styrofoam plastics. We have to use paper packaging or aluminium foil for packaging our food. And so I'm informing the manufacturers and importers of styrofoam with the Ministry of Environment. Soon we're going to ban the importation of styrofoam and production of styrofoam in Ghana. Our food packaging will be made from paper and also from aluminium material.
Eni a woti ye eye Ghana mampeni John Dramani Mahama na kwakura mo no ena osoafo no ena ohwe o Ghana ye na atena ye abode bu nyansape ena afi nso abefo kwan ye faso edi dwuma Dr. Mutala Mohammed ne kasemo ena wo kire mu sem ena muntu a aban pesi wotu no enya de aban betwa so ne anase kina omo nyina tan baachi omekoso gbadwumaden ahwe ahunu sem plastic ahodo ne nyama ahodo a esei omaga na tan ye ne betu ase no man yatumi akoye nim ne yensase ene nyama ahodo atwe ho ehye epo ne ade no yatumi akwaso na nipa nso yatumi nyina che no man yakoye nim ewo mpuntum.
Over 400 million tons of plastics are produced globally, with a significant portion ending up in our oceans, rivers, forests, and even in the foods we consumed. Ghana is not spared from this crisis. Our markets, beaches, and drains are choked with single-use plastics, threatening biodiversity, public health, and sustainable development. But today, we are not here to lament. We are here to commit to solution. We are here to say enough is enough. And we are here to chart a new path, a path of innovation, responsibility, and action. As a ministry and in line with our mandate and the vision of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, we are proud to launch today the One Child, One Tree initiative as a flagship contribution to the Tree for Life program. This initiative seeks to empower every child in Ghana to plant and nurture a tree. instilling a culture of environmental sustainability consciousness in the kids before they grow.
DLFM 106.9.
The slogan, Rethink Plastic Pollution, Act Now, stresses the point that attitude changes things and encapsulates the need to the 3 urgent steps.
Any I would ye a swap for no and or na tena abadie mu nyansape ene awe for kwan ye dijuma na den the doctor Motala Mohammed.
Twa Kasiabone so ene da so agiro mampani John Dramani Mahama sensem so na chese World Environmental Day celebration no call so e wa Kwabenya Community Senior High School no mampani John Dramani Mahama edi tuja na ochie ma ade omudi dwumekuo egu akwam sane ebe yombe momodin akon atia eye yatena ye omosan no sane ebe ya da achi bi nso no man Ghana ye natural resources no ebetimi agina ne naso ye pan tino ni titru ye galamse no ade omomodin aso betimi akon atia ye galamse no so anodi nsem tuja na ochie mu say ya dia school mu frano se so me plastic chair e dia ma wom se ne be yom nkobubu nnua enkoye nkonya enfem ma wom na hu behia pa se eye nnua e wo ye nkwaye mu no betimi awo honom o ma ho kwan e mom nkobububu eye nnua no enfem koye nkonya se ne be ya eye mpunton person bra man nim no betimi agina ne na so Owie no kanfo aye Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation. Sanso ana Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources no chemu say aye ade omobo adwuma ye papa sane be yom betimi akwatia aye galamse no as say de aye excavators ometimi age afri aye omutu galamse no aye 300 omobo modin ahwe so betimi de adijuma no chema aye forest e wo man Ghana mu aye 288 emu 44 de ya ade ani palbinum abomodin edi tu galamsa hwe so betimi asia no kwan no sisu dua biom say ye aban no ahofama pa so betimi asi eye galamse na no kwan to di tu dua chirema we de enye samanyosem ho bohye no hye na emomo ye tetepa a wasa omanga na ni na hu ni say eba ya tena ya wo so mtimi bo ho ban into de to ye tememfo ni na anim so mo nka mo humbom no mo nkunti eye galamse no mo hwe say ye eba ya sase ye nsuo ne mframa ye home a betimi abo ho ban say na da chi bi ni so no
Ladies and gentlemen, there are some things that we must do. We can't be planting trees and cutting them down at the same time. And so to reduce the cutting of trees, it is my intention to issue a directive to stop the use of wood for school furniture. We're soon going to pass a directive. School furniture will no longer be made of wood so that we can stop the cutting down of our trees. We'll either use recycled plastic for our school furniture or we'll use metal furniture. While we deal with plastics and plant trees, let us also not forget the fight against illegal small-scale mining. I want to commend the collaboration between the Minister of Environment, Science and Technology and the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources and our security services for the progress they are making in the fight against illegal small-scale mining called Galamsey. As I speak, they have seized 300 excavators from illegal miners. 9 forest reserves were no-go areas because the illegal miners were armed to their teeth. Working together with the military and the police, they've been able to evict the illegal miners from 8 of the no-go zone forest reserves. And my understanding is that they're in the process of liberating the last of the 9 red zones.
Ene ya uti ye Ghana man penny John Dramani Mahama Enwechi ana Chief Executive Officer Edema Forestry Commission Dr. Clement Adukwe Brown enso edi nsem tuja na oche musa ya de omota de man penny John Dramani Mahama kan ye na chi pa ombebo mode atimi aduadua trees na ewo honom no oche ma aba no ewo honom ti Ghana for momode anom mbra mbeje se na ebe yo musu betimi adua bi
say Nhyiraba no de forestry anesi bebre ya sa to kakra so augment dia ya reason no to be opeso dua Nhyiraba every eco film we na wie or beyond no Oba Forestry Commission head office ewo Gimpa ho ana ye district offices there were all across Ghana there were 50 district offices there were 16 regional offices baby obeko bia no obenya Nhyiraba no bi akodua na okodua nso a ye be di ekira be hwe se odua ni yie okia emo bia in terms of se na obehwe so ana obetunsu ana obehwe so no ama yin no
DLFM 106.9
the offices there ye obebia Ghana bebia obefa no ye forestry ho from Accra to Boku to Obebia. And all our offices, no, there will be an Okowa, Ubanyani Abanibi. Last year, no, I'm saying not targeting 10 million seedlings. And they do one, Yadriano Forest Reserve, and the forest before Ankasana, Ekudiano, a degraded forest reserve, a Payana Seno, and Ekudiao. A holiday, Ukwa, about 80% a year, a Bika, 90%. Yet the Bisuma individuals, Mampodia fee. And we are near the Sobedi Chaku Piaco, Niabano, Edmano, a year now, but now the year is a time I am on Niabano, the Jubia number, until more a friend beside Ebia. Oh, problem be anana. Do one who crowds you, Yabana a ye. Yet the Bisuma farmers, Mamudia or Mofum, and say, I form a chick eco.
And I would see a Dr. Clement Edukwe, a Brown, on a chief executive officer at the Forestry Commission.
And we Sammy Upukaman about the buyer, no. And Wabumun. I wear you mapa. I wear you as a Mupuku, I wear you, maybe a man penning them beer. No, I'm honor yet. No, na yan twakasi once we gusua jinemu ne. We are seeing na ya try ya hoda. We are seeing na share no ye gusua jinemu na ya wade. Eye homa boss me de tosun num. Ye nyina ye nim. We are see afa na nyina share ya na try ya hoda kase ye boa. Na ya try ya timi akura so na kopiem apiem antam nso dia. Ebi akoso a ofante akwasa out mensini mu a. Oh, dwumadie no. Emu ye da pasa no manama. Na dwumaku a edi ada wono mo so. Transico Minerals and Mining Limited. Wanom etumi atrase na matren kundwa. Wanom ewa saman mensinim anase kronum abo homaden etumi aduanua makon impimunum 5000 se betimi yaboa pa na asasetam bebro 150 acres of land o matufu magudi e so ase no anu matumi aduanua etwa hu ehye na yatena ye no asan esindedem. Na kwanchirefo penin edema Transico Minerals and Mining Limited nana kwaku jamra entry ewua akasemo na ode abasobo edema Ghana penin sem anemontu aban ede esene niso so opese oboa na yatena ye enua hodo a ye na kwayem wonuma atwa nyina to agu no wama ne nyina agenda da esin dada mu no ode abasobo de Ghana penin obo na abaso ye pa nana entry ewua kase na osan kire mu sem obesra da say adehye tu galam sei anase mutu efumagudi enkuma mu no munyina nka mume na wonom emmoa na mea hodo a womatu fumagudi na nso muntumi enkata mu naso na wonom entumi enuanua na kwanya na bai obi enkofa nua bi we ye frinti kofa bi ewo Forestry Commission fu aso ye na kwadua bi ne ye mo na yatena ye no yenkata so kama na Transico Minerals and Mining Limited manager esanso kiremi sem osra ban se ne manim ye do nya ne naso bema brane na nipa bia wonom etu galam sei esa Ghana tan ye no ontu omuso sa na ontu omuso sa be banche na mmo na ya asase yensuo ene akwa nipa bi se no Ghana man penin e ma so twie mu oden enkoma nipa wonom se no onfam ko gina court na mla na wo mundi se be ye beboa na afoforo bi e betwa mo de free sa sabe anamo bone nipa bi etu no ho.
The Ghana Binance was answered with Yaba, Yedi, while we bow on so to us, or Pressure 777, the BIA Juma, the two from Ogudia Yakatasuya, the Bidrimia, and also Transiqua, the next time my mind and I kabu my Yedi Seltimati, a baby I to that I see Sunina, and then a Yedrimia, Yedi DLFM. Yes, a yen Agyei, because once why, picture me a Jimia 5,000, if you be, you will, and then she, Yen, a bet was said I can the piano. The moment you say, small scale miners, but be original way juma. Wakatasom, Ukumu assembly, a warm potemwa, on the Wamamunia, and Wakutia. Subby, and Yan crowd, that's a yin, Chilmeba, who said the beat, my ye, Jumapa. 2 men home. Yes, I now said, but I had yes, small scale mining. Sasha Ghana Banse, Open Nancy from Obia O2 from a good year and Famra Consul, on paper, the Papa non fan fast. Say, Chip crowd of Betchina, the support to Ghana Bank. He said, Ibimus say, and Sasia, what you know, one won't and then I UBS the first with their slow Mangana, and before Mangana, what can be a bem say, Omway, you too small skill, illegal manners for no so almost sense.
Eno achi ana kwanchirefo penny edema Transico Minerals Mining Limited. Openi yichiremu a afenso ode adesre edeto omanga na nyina nim sem. Ye nyina yemma ye homodien na nua Ghana mampani dia ba no. Obiada emfa ne ho anyim na obia nua bi na emmo na Ghana tan ye no yentime enkwaso ochiremu sem. Anamo we yampanifo atu no osrada upiem ewo man Ghana aso ye hwe man Ghana yakwa ye so amekire eye Forestry Commission fo aso ya enua o ma bomodin ebi ho no ma betuma gibi akwadua ne firi akapre untua bie assemblies ahodo no so ebi ho no ma betuma akwaji bia akwatua nti Ghana ni bia ma ne ye na hiasem na ye nyina ye mmoa titiri no mia ahodo a wonum tu galamse ne ye nyina ye nkatakata mona so ne ye nua na ntwa ye hu hina sabi bia atwa to ebewu no nipa desane so bewu afri asase we so
Trudu, and Trudu, subsidy to be by a higher data that way. One for the is one. This is was a quiet and I said, over 2 years become. Then there is a power Ghana buying as she, the Bona Bashupa. Yet then, a fellow said, you assembly, corporation department, and you know, do be our pay on the amount. Depends upon area now we're reclaiming. So I say, to call on the Baba Fair site on one reclaiming. All the Bonia, I'm my dear. Yeah, you one city, San Ghana buying, you my power on tone the other man. What the answer back of now no amount for when they were doing for Nina Kabu, the movia. Yen Yan and Enya, your department are almost had so tell me your money in the moon so you won't do this. Another will be asked, while your mind and cry. So be asked, be a back one, Ghana, my one. So dear me, what the time see to my ASA. Obi enuabi obi hwade ambia bi wo office ne se da ayefa ya mani agye ko bi krum a kakra me fa be kakra dia ko saa nso na mkrofo a ya hye obi ase we transit ku ni ba saa busum ye didire nu ye de bi amfa ne ho ti na duma efo nso be ye adua ma bi ayefa ya da Ghana ban ase e won hye kwa odi aba
ani a wotie kwankyerefo penin edema Transico Minerals and Mining Limited ne den ede Nana Kwaku Jamira Entry Ewua ena otene nkan na ne kwakura mu na sanahene edema saman ekuro no eye Nana Kwasi Ajaben Boaten ono so kasa ye obon ho maden ene Transico eye adwumakuro no ebo maden ekoduadua nua a mu kiremi se sa na muntu a eye Transico Mining eye Minerals Mining Limited adwumakuro no ene saman mano ebo no eye ade pa ne santi osraga na fo obi amfa ne ho mfanjimbi na ye nyada ye hu mfasode a ewo enuadua ho na ye nyina ye moye ho modern pass betuma dua nua ama ya tena ye no etimi a chefri sabe da dua twa to bewu no nipa da sani nso wonkwa ebefre wonsem
da nyamia se Transico so wo eduma wa bebe ye also abomodia afia aba mwai ama ye na sama ye na kani oyo ye Dr. Nana ya kotitipo je nemu di nyano edua ahye nyamenu nyam because nyame bo ade no obonwa ani kwaye kan sabi uba yasima ye wodwuma pii aye bibi ni mani ne enye boni be said obeya obeye ni yie no nya bitu ngegu onso
DLFM
obeya di nyano edua ya ade papa ma sama man ani Ghana man yasima because ye ka say se bia twatu bia na nipa ba ko a ka wiase no no so di nyano Ghana ye faso ema sama man Ghana man ani wiase na ye don ase so ya dwen sa dwen pam baba ya man o dwe nua so a ebitimi enya asase no na bibia dua koko ama koko ayi koko ani sika bo Ghana man di don ya ye ndi sama man ani so
ani a wuti ye sanahene edema saman ne den ede Nana Kwasi Ajaben Boaten na amane boy ye nsem twire ni kontehene Kofi Obo ene difiri epiemantemu ebesom yen
Yantoa Kasiabone so na assembly member edema manso adubia electoral area no Honorable Peter Are Ashebo say ya dia school from Okocho BC so he no se utimi nya aggregate 6 ekosi 10 a obema 500 Ghana cedi scholarship no the same etudwa wa bro ko school ponim beye school beye enuma okomo ekoche ye mathematical set beye 122 edema school mofra no Okocho BC ya oche so momoden no munsu ade se ne beye omo free examination ho no ba omudi nkunimdie ana beba na emomemfo omo adwen ensisu se ya de omo kono makobokro no ade adi nkunim omo hu ni se so pese wundi nkunim e wese wo ye adwumaden se ne beye obetimi adi nkunim no wadi ni yo the same way editudwa
I say we Adibia Fibia na Ekrano Eba contribute here committee for maybe 2 or more na yemomo here education here say Osha Hanomona Galamse no ewa hayi ya na Nkrano omadisha semono one bembe omono 2 or more na omani for disconnect here ma additional no ekofom kakra enunti na ma yeka yemobom say yeba na yasho munkuna na yasho mobo say yeka omochi na exams no enyu so mu yi ho ifro mu na de omosua no omotimi efocus na omo etrene kama na nye we nko na yedika ye omo ewura form 3 na ye more free ye de ma wo say me ne committee ya ye more tutu abo school say o me important me nyina nti we na ye tosumi no a ye de boa enkra no na ama omadisua no etumpo nti ene no ba ye nyina say be motivate omo ya show mu nkran na omo de enije ne akoma pa kwa exams no.
Eni ya wuti ye honorable Peter Aruano na ye assembly member the mama nso edubia electoral area. Enwachi ana honorable ata asensu Peter eni Mr. Emmanuel Kwekubuatin the ma edubia United Basic School editu jana omuchemu se jumedia ye honorable Peter ababedi ni de so mani ye papa san so obomodin ahesa disua ho nsem ebetimi akoso ewo man ni mutudi wa ye ne de ya sedakase anomode ma no.
America now about the Asena on behalf of my staff, so better the youth committee and assembly members. Honestly, so far, more support to the school now a lot. No school in all the schools in the area. Concerning more Kana or Kanwasi, last year they did it. This year they've done it. And America can say, Meadow Massive, now Marshall Moon so they will be also, we are also in support. They are planning to put up teachers' bank. They are on it or more. We are solidly behind them. At the airport. And say, I would now when I did a so better of myself. I make a demand in Amasa.
I can't, yes, that much in the Apoyan Copon. Why am I? Na Sabre, why home? And so here, a decay, Abrabo Moon, Yakwa Cotre. Yet, you know, the Asadama assembly member, honorable Peter, I read an assembly and the committee for Wadoya. Abrania Brevia, Moya Maya, Breviano, say, here be na the 2 anymore. The home best no bomber they say, Ombe Ede Amaya. It is the Omoyabia, stranger, I say, who shall no more what anyone mudia, Ombit me a cosa at the Duma.
Eni ya uti ye honorable ata asensu Peter eni Mr. Emmanuel Kwekubuatin the ma ye dubia United Basic School. Ne krakram na ye school for ne so de aseda PSA the ma assembly member.
Was the Donna was the catcher at the man also my day. Master, it's my boy, it's my boy, when you it's a mass, 2 months. It's the master 9 or you can maybe I gave your master's ground for this year. It's a catcher that was in a proposal. A man is common and what they know for it to be a boy, the United Basic School. Said you are by 10 years as we did the credit a good master, a baby, oh, when the Miss Oman of it's all man of Dada as a the voice. The Dana was, oh, the Abba, my sons, this is saying Uncle Papa and Bambo, Edison, Uncle Ponstan, the Ryan Yaso Park.
Eni ya wuti ye school for omunsa etimika maset ni bi edi free assembly member ho no mudi asida PSA ede ema no
yantu akase bono se monfa nwura mu ebo ahyenkafo enkobomuku edi da wona moso GPRTU Ghana Private Road Transport Union ina ada ahyenkafo enkobomuku wona mokoko apai chiremu a wonom ehwe abanyanim akwa pem dwumbu sma ye wome ne da tosudu efempem ye no ne aduonu enumu se Ghana mampanin John Dramani Mahama eni aso ehwe omanga na sika semso Dr. Kessel Atoba Forsen entimi ama meyi eye fango boa womode 1 cedi eba beto 1 liter bia so matu no din sem fuel levy no esen agire hono edema dumso levy no so man yan free wo pe won beti atwa wo manyim na champion for hwe ade a wonom epre hom na naye wadai dwombo so ma toso num ena hyankafo nkobom kwei okasamafo edema GPRTU aya Abbas Ibrahim Imolu ofre putupru hia mudie ene nsentwerefo hia na wo kire mi sem yanka nkyere Ghana man penifo ena afenso asoya ehwe akonebadie hu sensem so man Ghana mu sem edum pempenso a fangu bo akofom empenifo to mbo ase efre wonom ene omu yenhyiamu esra wonom sei ehyentia no wonom ntose na Ghana fo ye hu entoyen na ba ne se nenne Ghana man penin ene oman mu penifo ehunu sei wonom pese se dum so eba oman mu nti omo de to ekwa akoto fangu so a womo ankasa dum pefe sa hyenkafo ene adwumaku a wonom etai eyusu fangu ye pam enti adan na ban ene mpenifo wonom entimi anton sanfanfra wonom na omo ensenkonwa na ban edne pe ene obi anwe ho na ode esese ne fangu 1 liter 1 cedi atoso mpenifo ekiremu a yenka nkyere aban se enmanim yada sa ginesi a wonom asie no womo mpene so ne empene so kina ton 10 tan aban entu yi levi no anase dumso levi no asese banche se hu ente sa dia agesa ban Ghana man penin anase MP ni ministers no wonama de omo V8 no ekwa akosi bus stop na Ghana fo akwadwuma akotenam every say GPRTU ni ahyenkafo nko wom na kwakotua twa se be yebeboa na wono so ye die no empenifo mu sabe Paul ni Peter nso onimpa ne ba wo manyim.
We are here to make sure we organize this press conference on behalf of all transport operators, commercial transport operators, including GPRTU of TUC, by this statement demanding immediate removal of the 1 cedi energy sector levy imposed on petroleum products. This levy, which is coming on the heels of the recent reduction in transport fares, will significantly increase operational costs, resulting in loss of income, which will affect our livelihood and the general public. We are therefore calling on government to reverse the levy immediately and engage us on major stakeholders on the way forward. In the event that our call is not heeded, we will be compelled to take industrial action and park our vehicles on June 10th, 2025. We urge the government to consider the impact of the levy on the transport sector and the consequences of our action on the economy and engage us on meaningful deliberations to help address challenges in the energy sector. We thank you very much and we are hopeful they will listen to us and act accordingly.
Eni a wuti ye ayo penny power no eye kasamafo edema Ghana Private Road Transport Union GPRTU neden edi Abbas Ibrahim Imolo ena wote ne nkanti samote sa hyenkafo nko ko ni nyina tiatua ewo 10th June a age se ye kwakwofru V8 ni bi ewo mpenifo atena ye free se omo kiremu a dwuma mu di na mo bre pa de mo ntumi entram aban emu mo ko mu se dwen na omo ho tete omo sa da sika yanka adwenkyere amanfo de aba ne tew na me wo faase apakan betena se no fa agopama so nsem no emesum ye tiefa we free Kwadwo Sammy furniture works and wo kire mi sem. This is the most popular news ever from Kwadwo Sammy furniture works edum kumasi adase champion we so fra na ne eye kunsu Kwadwo kuno kire mi se fantastic news ba ko DLFM news papa we so free style boy no so hwe live edi free hafu mem airport yadase champion man we so every kobi asama no kire mi se good evening Kwadwo Nhyiraba ene Adwoa Agyei Sikapa aka Dumso Levi Osemse Adwoa asa we are fi udin no o tie live edi free lakeside eye estate o see great news here that say kobi asamonya minchira pam when so free eye coffee parliament osemse DLFM authentic news no size we are enjoying the news live from Aguna Bobikuma Apa ya that's the champion when so free Richard ahwe ene wo chim sem inshira ene Adwoa Agyei Sikapa de Dumso Levi mo bo adwumaden ye panakase ebo no enam DJ Ghana man fidie ni so gbetisesi wona hona Ghana fo nyina etie di free DLFM Ness emu de san mandam ya that's champion we see free Dora ya Adwoa Agyei ohwe live edi free Dome Christian Ville no kire mi say den the news is tasty like aluguntugui hey me wa fasi kasebone de sa aluguntugui mate me asepa sika kasebone se ya de asi ye koma Apakan ba on ya besre momfa ncha ye na mobre ni ntiene so fana men so fa no ye ntimi amfa Nyankopon ya adom ekina mobenya kwanya kire mo adwen ya dem ase pam emusemufuo ne ya maze mebele ntwi ne se mo ede ema yen joint operation koso ewo MCL ho no mo dia na ye Kofitela ana afenso DJ Omalion ede ekopi mo Facebook no so akenka fo mienu a ye besa mo no ya hwene tia sentamu ede amaje so etakwade kodwokrom twabego de hye konkron Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B mahoteden ene ehunsuo mpene me wafa ase ba
Adwoa Agyei Sikapa
aka Dumse Levi Kilantria wabehu se wuntua me nkwadan kane mu a Nyankopon wo soro wo hwew tuama yankoya nim wate DJs gibi echinchima fidie ni fruma edi ma yese senior technician ye ko Apakan G8 atwa so edi akopama so nsema be so me wunyina mo eni tia adehye
Efremi Eric Kwabena Queen, former Kotoko striker, former Blaster, former Petrojet striker. Sebano sports mu esuko, sports mu ekukudam, sports mu striker papa dia. Uyi Apakan fiwa etisenia wasaka poma na wanchiri. Sports mu taekwondo Apakan give it to
Apakan GH ansasa sedaku ososoro bonja wunsuro obenteng ne yairi yote totu. Hey, Apakan GH okumafo, obuafo, okwankwasu Sucho okwan opehine ne hina opehine ne wo Apakan GH Apakan GH etifi epwei enefoni atoi baby atemdin wodene na ewom enti yinsem ne gu ho mako
DL Power Sports emu ade ejawom dead. Power Sports. It was there. It's your that devil. DL Power Sports. It was there. It's your that devil.
Yao dagbe wotro ya melegbedra no vinyo fogotopio wotro ya cha gama gbado megba no in sports ye metwogbono yimenko enyu DL Power Sports update mede kukuno wotro ya la yo madana gbona made na mesia mekropomotopio no chome radio adre DL 106.9 sports eya dimila yemi no metwogbona tamede kukuno radio angba delegia na nenogia anyami ganjobi tuobele bono koye Facebook e YouTube bekene menga bo hefian no yo beshe water share kun work sports deba egbeji DL Power Sports update mekwa bo fai bekene ni ochamoko ni mukwake moko ni mofiamo ke radio afo DL 106.9 sports noni nya small water share wakebaka jo radio abie hanine phobia woye ni BP sports me ni wakeba babo bekene. Good evening to our cherished listeners and viewers watching us live across all our social media platforms. Thursday evening, we are back on your radio. We are bringing you DL Power Sports update. So please don't hesitate to call a friend, to tell a friend, to inform the whole family that DL Power Sports update is airborne live. Ebusi amaminyina we so na obuo ahobrase eni ni die kwan so mema wadwom ema wakwa bambe piem ewon kran pumpuri mantem ene Ghana agya atum kasa fidie kese ba akopeso DL ohani nsia echiripo enkron ebusia yawada anwumere emre wiedu agudie momnante atenase agudie mo nsama wodo a yaboabo no ede akwamasemfo wagibra atenase wewuso asone sokrogen entebeni nyina wayefim ni aka de osiemu odu otiefo edi tiesa oti ohwefo edi hwesa ohwe ne yen okafo no edi kase ya kan atenase a yede bro agudie mo nsama edi adanade na ebumfumpa ne ade ncheche ewo Ghana bibrem ane broni cross ya turidin DL Power Sports Update abusia ya tasin samana boano ya bone bede bebi bia obi atami kuchu ya be pro nsam no ede agufam ede ama ya tenase anwumre bia se dia abusia na wahye ne nso ede amame se Lumba ensupada roma eno ode yasi agongon a ena anwumre ye de agudie mu nsam no ede babesomo na Lumba nsupa eyensu a abadwama nso a emu ode se wo emuti eyekrogen na Food and Drugs Authority ede afam fidie ma yenhwehwema agiatum se ne ubepiem wa Ghana na openso obenom na emuti na emu ode dia eno ani Lumba ensupa na enije samne se Lumba ensupa no ya wane bottle ene ya wane sachet enti nia opebia ubenya ope bottle obenya open sachet nso a ubenya na Lumba ensupa ne de abusia emu ye kama enti efiefie momononom enkola ne ko school a monfa bottle water na ensure mo bag mo ena dwumedie bia odi bia no fasom wa hoho sanso na mo amotonton so no monton Lumba ensupa nkrofo beto na mudwana amudi no etumi etumpon bibia fa nsu aye no mo de eno ane Lumba ensupa enkran ha ya to apeti babia obia no obenya bi ato na dansoma ne mpatem Madam Abanyameche akache ewo apie tuslin oben Lumba sport no monfre Madam Abanyameche ewo 0557 349 401 Ofanko ene mpatem Sport M ewo Washington Bay na eno Mama Vic akache mobenya bi 0500 680-783 Lumba nsupa bebi atwa DLFM yakache ewo nkran agbogba janshi yani Wisconsin International University ena edi anihwe bowra yan reception ho obia onene babe dimpu nimpu ewo obia onene ndinkomo na kire ne se ope Lumba nsupa ne bi ato obedi wanim na wanya bi ato bebi a obia bi apese wo ye distributor ana opese ojibi good shop na oton opese wo ye agent ana opese o adabi na udidi udwuma bia numbers ni 03450 na wabo 5 miensa 27 47 57 0555 274757 ana 0577 475343 Lumba nsupada roma odiyan esi agongon na DL Power Sports Update Thursday evening edition yede eba na nipa ba ko ne nsanso nyame ne kata enti miama de nyina kwame afum ota echire yade ensam no eba DJ Omarion Facebook and YouTube odi atwo DLFM 106.9 obenya dwumadi ni bi ahwe busia miama ti akunya kesie mu ede ensam no ba begu fam ede ama odi amege so no eye ayensu ano de hye Apakan GH the Blessed King ebusia yentie wemfam bie kwam yaba yebesi fam ne ya tuja ede nkrofo nkroso nsam ne Ghana ne bibrem ede asomo
Apakan GH wode nyansa de wadiawo wo interview wo kasai wa hobrase wo radio mu kire se wo yo pabe ne wo radio mampa enti kada
abusia yanka jangumane yantu jana na nwumre yamfa ensamana mfamare yanhyase emfamfi Ghana yewia na ye de broni kroso de na ede atoa so de amare abusia menhyase emfamfi Ghana mrantia esi akan wa manone na memfom wonsam emfantu wani de yanhyase emfamfi boboku a ye friend Arsenal kache ewo English Premier League na uremo ewo boboku a ye friend Arsenal kache ho na Black Stars of Ghana midfielder ye friend Thomas Tepate oduma se krobode hye eho no sinaka na Thomas Tepate no season we abawie ne contract awoni Arsenal wono aba na wie na Arsenal de kokoasa na ye be extend ochina ye be extend Liverpool any other teams no nso ani titempumam eno ye Barcelona ni teams na aka no omunya Thomas Tepate a omu be fa no edinako na report eba na echirema boboku a ye friend Arsenal no oma se bie negotiation a omo ne Thomas Tepate twetwen komo esan so ma unse Jorginho any players ni bi efi midfield woko enti omu ja Thomas Tepate nso no kwa ebe ha omo experience no ombe laki e o midfield no enti boboku a ye friend Arsenal ne omu chima Thomas Tepate no oma starting ni didi nkoma ompese omo extend ne contract no na Thomas Tepate etna na osina kanema boboku a ye friend Arsenal yere wonsam ede atu anim ye piem ewo Sunderland akachi nanse ya eno munya qualification efi England championship no be piem ewo English Premier League ma next season ombebo English Premier League ne be ewo England na Ghana ye midfielder ye friend Abdou Salih Samed no ofilon ewo RC Lens ewo France ebe body ma boboku a ye friend Sunderland nanso ne amete ene se Abdou Salih Samed no ne loan na oboy na ba na wie boboku a ye frɛ no Sunderland ayomadwen say omon signing on permanent base enti Abdul Salid Samed ebe sade na ni akire ni nchi RC Lens France na wakɔhwɛ ne yɛbɛkɔ so wɔde man sɛ ɔbɛtena ana ɔbɛkɔ no emre ene nkrabia ana bɛkyerɛ yɛde wonsam ɛde ama West Ham United akache ɛwɔ English Premier League no ɛhɔ ana Black Stars of Ghana midfielder Thomas Tepate esina kan wɔ na Thomas anase Abrante FN Mohamed Kudus esina kan ɛwɔ West Ham United na according to English media outlet a from Sky Sports no ɔmo kyerema boboku a yɛfrɛ no West Ham omo midfielder Thomas Tepate no ne entourage no a ofa no ede na ma Chelsea se ebe ya omo sign no se Chelsea be sign Mohamed Kudus ana omo sign no ni ebe pie mu afi obia no ye de enwonsam ebetumi ede abesomo ewo dwumedie no so na yemwra mo ewo man national team na kache the Black Queens of Ghana onim se na nsen enyama nkoye mfama 2 games a omo koboy friendly games ewo man ye friend Ivory Coast no ni nyina nyama mfa. First game, omo draw 3-3 against Ivory Coast. Na second game, no, omo lose by 1-0. Na enchebia omo komano Afcon, omo di ene kan Alcon. Na Mame Messi Tegokweku, former Black Queens coach, and they had to focus my team Oak Ladies. Ono no coach omo de omo qualify. Edi aba ma league next season. Ochema, or see team now Black Queens no. Black Queens are a very good team. Players do no ono no scout to oma nani agese still na omo da so no se ulusu friendly game a eno nkyere se o comment tournament a enyama enkoye emfama nti ono de according to Mame Messi Tegokweku no o se ogidie se Black Queens ye kom ma no Afcon still na no yem performance enkoye o friendly games no still enyama be fa de amaye.
Fortunately, we have a good team. Most of the players there were scouted by me, and I'm happy they are still there. You have a whole lot of pool of players, and I realized that they were calling them one by one, group by group, and it's good. And losing a training match is, for me, is nothing. This one is even good. It will take people's minds off Black Queens, so that when they get you, the tournament, someone will say tournament proper, then they will teach you that football is made in Ghana, not any other. So.
Mame Messi Tegokweku, current coach Edema Hat Ofoki Martin, former Black Queens of Ghana coach, and with me at Tenenka. One sample from Yempiemo, a Bibrem Hadia, Jonathan Soa, former striker Edema Mediama Sporting Club, and every when each more Tanzania, Bobo Kwefrem, Siginda Black Stars, and Osina Kanwo. Now, Yebisan is Oko Tanzania, Yawa Sembani Yanga Adain, and our teams are Kesi one Jenny Bia, now Jenny Siginda Black Stars, no, Ora Tanzania no pe challenge or pe so prove a point e dey chire big teams no enti na odisare so be dwane small team a Siginda Black Stars no
obi abe prefer say obebo big club mini na me hwehwe ana mini baby ana na me free enti mi ko sa young club no na me determination say kona me ko no me dey because me nya akonya bebre wo ho and na me pe challenge because se mini big team ni shia on na be ma me hun se me gina me nanso ana se me gina me nanso enti na me dey plan say me ko sa small club no.
Na yetwan samana sono ena yesi Jonathan Soa watete se enkrofo se umuade indiscipline ewo wafa na wote se enkrofo kikasa ansamana sai na wofa no no se wote se enkrofo ekikasa ansamana ya na ye ne yapa na emom no enye so umuade o ono no ompe sisie na Ghana no se obi sisi no wampene ananipa no se umuade
yeah me feel bad pa ba me indiscipline me ka say me indiscipline ada na me indiscipline ana me pesa me say if some be say and then amudi ye no me pesisie so ti o me dream be sorry em be ka just for phone mami abra me say phone nya media me fa emranche me say me
Jonathan Soa upiem ewo Tanzania bobo ko efene Sigina Black Stars omo akache wona osina kan na watene nkan na anwumre Masoud Didi Dramani former Black Stars of Ghana assistant coach na Masoud Didi Dramani say emre na awiedo say Ghana GFA no ebetena se ya start adwere kwan a yebenya progressive development de ama ye national team ni yem football ni nyina esan say Black Stars players ye woi Jordan Ayew no ne ade na enche bia no ombe fitim na akache akono omo ko na si ye nya omo no men developing kwala no ankyerɛkyerɛ nkwala ne kwan a ebe ha dwen enti mrewe du se yebetena se na Jordan Ayew no no omo wo ne ade no nkwala na eba no progressive development no yebe mama bua nkwala no se na be yo betumi develop ye ansa na Jordan no ne ade fitim no mako.
You know, we need to be thinking about progressive development. We have to be thinking about that there will come a time when players will transition into outside the football again. So that is, they will be ending their career. So one career, the ages are coming up. We should be thinking that once they begin to play with the Jordans and others, it gives them that best, mood of integration and adaptation, so that they get to understand so many things, and then they get the guidance on the.
Masu Didi Dramani Tuanen Samson ya bisane se nanse ya and Ministry of Youth and Sports then krata babo ntichima coaches bi ayade omka awma ye adwuma de ma Black Stars atwam ene mo no yeda omka na omatua na okra na udin ene nemo na yede nkrata na babo nte wo fele sen eye right and o se kwan bi so na eye right esan se ministry no atua sika na so mo de ba monte na Ghana fo ehu na kwan bi so no ohun ni say eye right because obi ene wo bepe say ni sika sembe da monte mpo coach say wo ye adwuma na wate say wo sika sembe da bonten ne ye ka won sem e wo radio so ni TV so a e ba ne sa ensem fata.
I think it's right, but I ask myself, is it right that now it's coming out, and the people have to talk about this on the media front? At the time these coaches were not, coaches didn't come to talk about this. They were only following due diligence, and I think it's right to say yes, but I think it is not right because people are also working.
Ne krakra mu no ana yebisa Masu Didi Dramani se nanse a otuado tonsa e de fra brantie bi ye friend Calabri enchi na woni na ye adwuma e wo Nordland e wo Denmark brantie no den na obeka dia fa no e no se Calabri enchi no o ye central player na oba ne central ho na in the midfield na otumi bo as defensive midfielder and otumi bo as a central midfielder na ball ni kitane nso a onimbo and off the ball nso no abrantie ni tumi ya nyama bebre e de boa e wo game mu.
Kalib is a central player. He's a central player. He play as a GM and he can play as a CM. So he's better. He can play with the ball and he can play very well without the ball. And that's why I said he's been better educated. Just in the simple terms, he's gotten his football education, in a better way, and he's transitioned, in the right environment, because from right to dream to FC Nordland gives him the right orientation, just like Kudus and then Abu Sadiq and then Kamaldin Slimana, Ernest Nhyiraba and others all got.
Masoud Didi Dramani a former assistant coach at my Black Stars of Ghana and Waten Kano. One some from coach Kwekudanso a current coach at my Bechem United. Na coach Kwekudanso Echirima or send a washia your national team no yawo under 12 under 13 sa kosi senior side or say sadia na ye very good papa ebe boama yen dach no to me wie ni esanse nipa no ofiase wa ni e developing nkakra na wa bedu so nti national teams no enketua na ye create no ebe boa development of your national team no and yen future football na kasa no ebe boa.
Yeah, say the AI no future pa because they say no stage screen now levels no transition in the problem say first no on the first no na bibi te say under 15 new under 15 new under 16 new no over 17 no kran bo we are 18 new 19 new 20 new bo say players ni bebre ago waste na kakra because 20 but and no there was all levels no home transition in the problem it I think say your future our Ghana sa de no mo de aba no ebit ma boa ama boy youth no pa se be ya ye players no yen to omu emedium be just progression.
Coach Kwekudanso Tuanen Samson odi tu jase debia oka se players e wo Ghana yentu omkaye na okase yentu omkaye ni yembi se se football administrators e wo Ghana no omusika omudi she football no mu no omunya na na osida bi omunya esane so omudi scan she bo mu a ende no ye ni sponsorship inti sika bi ama eye enkrofo so mago pramaso mehwe game no inti omusika no omudi she bo mu no emma inti mre wiedu se si yebetuma tua players ni kadia ese enya sponsorship bi na ebe wura yem football no na kwembe so no eboa football administrators na nya saade a players na epese yetu omkaye no enye ye
no so no me ka se nyina me si yentua players kaye administrators no ehin no omo first ka no e de betu omka scan ko awade kwa or the scan grama emma because gate process no at the end of the day oboma acha bia wanya 400 GR ni hon kono ba beti to omo de afi no akonya 400 Ghana cedi It was the schedule grammar and ma. It administrators also bread. It's meaning to charge and say being sponsorship. Senior sponsorship. Now say at the end of the day, team B, GFC, and I say corporate entity B. I can say okay, my 4 players Aketia. It's a better lesson the burden of the way. Because the Lagos City is the minimum actually what happened on they call relegation. But league need the day of the call relegation.
Kwakuda so coach Adema Bobo kwa FN Bechem United and Watenka Shila Iliasu former player de ma Black Stars of Ghana. Also kwa man for swa omu investi wo mu football num efiti grassroots na ebesi soro na ma mu football ni tumpon enti obesre Ghana ban no ene GFSM rewedo say yanso ye be investi ewo ye football num se na be ye football be tumpon ye yesa be ye mfie num adi anim no ye ka football wo wiase ne abibremu a Ghana ebetumi abeka ho bi.
I cannot even remember the last time Ghana. Well, it was the late Ben Kofi and ordinary 5 years in former time but and unfortunately but we no clear we see that Juma. So let's them paying for no because I know also other countries we invest papa into those amateur divisions. So Ghana government we invest a lot from the coaching to players and then the baby move down and pitches and they have to do it like because going forward, sure maybe let's take it like in 5 years time. I'm sure what I saw Ghana is going to be one of the best continent or one of the best countries in the continent.
Shila Eliasu Arianin Samuel to just a non-saying local players ne bianya kwenya erem our Black Stars or say Sadiano ama yen league no etinanim and offense local players no eti omanim na infie mienu miense di anim se to aso se dia ye benya local players dodo mo mawremo our Black Stars akwakosi aka namom o hawo ne se players no etumi kodu soro a omo nche wo ye league no na omoko eno nso ha ye league no
Benjamin Sare no Kuno. They are making the local league and the local players very proud. So in 2-3 years time, I'm sure maybe you bring more players more than them. So you know you are going to look for Benjamin Sare and Simpson and Kamal Dine Kuno. But 1 year, 2 years, no, Omako. So who are you going to look for? Wow. So Mr. Fans will find maybe. Foreign listening and see a factor, but the major factor is to see about your own person but or match over.
Shila Iliasu, a former player of my Black Stars of Ghana and a Waten and Kano. Na Mr. Les Menu, a Ashanti Regional Cycles Chairman de Makotoko, or see last season Sana Kotoko Pam players be brito be bribano, a few munyasa. Omo be signing players there, but say ya pam bebre ni ato bebre abehye no omo nya sam fom so ni biem.
Learn our lessons and it's not going to happen that way again. Maybe me some for be additions, but we bebre say the ABC and me pen for me my jump and for na market say ya the BBC.
Ano I am Mr. Alexander Menu Kotoko supporters wa Santimantemo ono no da ma no Francis Akwafu AK30 a legend Edema Kumase Asante Kotoko se Kotoko team ye wo we enye bad na momo for competition sake intino so munya 1 or 2 players ribechim sene be ya ebe create competition e wo team no
ninya striker baako ninya winger baso e ka ninya goalkeeper strong baako ka wan be sure say bobo because team ninya bad na competition ade abam o bobo na competition o tira o yiro but o ka se me Akwafo me nkwa na me boy e de me nkwa na ba me relax but competition Akwafo Francisco Fubepin on yaro ojo buku mahala osefo ayendua competition ba bibia kama enti competition there esebam me empam players be ye fa bi meka on the sure and model mo so o ye yombo na number loan no akobeta no aba enti sanity.
Francis Akwafo the fashionista legend Edema Kotoko and Waten Ghana ne krakra yewie Nana Obiri Yaboa Lewis Accra Lions CEO. This is an omko relegation and you be said then about no season no na nyama omo kra omo performance na nye players omo de omo ba nyama amfa na omblemu obia omo ana ebebremu omo ombekwa akire akwa ye omo mistakes no omo correct no no masa aba biem yentie Nana Obri Yabua Lewis.
They are holding between a reflection of your performance over a season for the last 33 matches. No, it wasn't the best, and the best is in my, to be honest. Recruitment hasn't been good as in terms of the output. No, and with the back then.
Na Nana Obri Yabua Lewis na mo division 1 a mobile league no mo time a mo be spend wo league no mo then a obeka dia fa in fia mo be di wo league no mo league na nkasa mo be boy no then na obeka fa sa Lions mobile league no mo na league na ti say edemamo
Premier League what award division 1 there me say obia division the season needs to be answer ball to qualify to the elite division, and you said the elite division is also supposed to it's supposed to be financially rewarding.
Nana Obri Yabua Lewis Accra Lions omko relegation mu CEO ana watene ka yedi fairness yaboni to ewo amanone na me chairman Zigibi ene no odi awoso na beto aso de ama na UEFA Nations League abusia semi-final games no ndra na baako eto dwanwumere baako nso eto dwanandra Germany etno mu fie wa Allianz Arena ema omaya ye friend Portugal be bo mekam no omo timu baako na Branti ye friend no eye Consinsao ene Cristiano Ronaldo na bo 2 goals no edema Portugal na from vet etika no baako edema Germany enti UEFA Nations League afidie no Portugal a qualifier o ma kwa kopie mo e final yere won samdema na Portugal enanyumere o mo twen Spain ene France ene bo ya bosimani du Spain enhye France enhye na wa obehye na obekọ final no na one omanya ye fe no eye Portugal e de akwakobo ani a yere won sam e de ama kon me boy no ya South America omo 2026 World Cup qualifiers no enanyumere no ndu ba kwa 11 pm no 2 games ebetoga Ecuador and Brazil bebo entino Carlo Ancelotti enanyumere nondu ba ko 11 obebo ni first game as coach edema Brazil ni Ecuador and ebo and afenso Paraguay and o ma ye friend Uruguay ede ebebo ani ayede wonsam ede atu animu wo na Manchester City akache no officially o mani Wolverhampton Wanderers agree a deal for a year o ma ye friend Algeria o mo left back ye friend Ryan at Nuri £40 million and Man City etuadiama Wolves no ma fa branch friend Ryan at Nuri na wabesi akandiama memory day di ene no obekwa kwaye ne medical so passia na wa sign long term contract e de amaboboku a ye friend Manchester City a ye de won some edema Chelsea a confirming say omu English attacker ye friend Kopama next season no Kopama ene be she jersey number 10 no e de amaboboku a ye friend Chelsea na omu new English striker a omu sign no Liam Delaponson jersey number 9 no wakofa se obehye na ebia onim na abakwasem after so osua abakwasem of jersey number 9 a ewo Chelsea ebia obe road ato a yere wonsam edema La Liga under 23 player of the season no omode ama Barcelona akola ye friend Lamine Yamal na official ndrambe kacho se Real Madrid any PSG edin tokwa bom Argentina omo akwala bi wadi mfie dunson obo ye midfielder obo Edema River Plate ye friend Franco Mastertuano no officially no Franco Mastertuano aka se obesi akan ede ama Real Madrid nti PSG for no oma miss out on the deal enkoma twetwe gusu ekoso enkosi na wotwen ebekọ na wie de Franco Mastertuano Real Madrid ebe sign no ede na fi River Plate ne krakra no ni amedi tu misrebo na no eye Victor Osimhen ni ekika ko de okọ Saudi Arabia okọ jisika oil money ede egu no na Ahila omo Saudi Arabia at the bid 65 million euros plus 5 million add-ons they are called Napoli akache se omo person omo sign Victor Osimhen personal terms Ahila and Victor Osimhen eguso a omo twetwen komo bibia toto din a ne ekika ko de abrantia ye friend Victor Osimhen obekọ Saudi Arabia Ahila akache a yede awonsam enso ede asomo yemfansi na yenko na DJ Marion fa picture ya medema to so na menwehye me baby ke birthday na memfa ensore so na eneye me amade nyina yes ohima nyako a Madrid na oyemi ayesu anu baby girl ofisun ti Accra fi ayesu anu enti ne me ansa nyina baby otumi tena mane yeye sofo ba no nti ohima nyakwa Mildred ene eyo birthday nti no megina deal 106.9 kasa video so na ma ratio happy special birthday ohima nyakwa Mildred nyame nhyira onye okese onto nkwandem na nia wohwehwe bia no nyankopon emfa endomo eno eye ohima nyakwa Mildred happy special birthday enko emfa ma na bibia enye kama enso so ewo honom abusia ye de asi ye kɔ asira kese nkoma ma de nyina kwame afumo ta ekire ye de nsam no eba ye DJ Omarion ede uko Facebook and YouTube ema unya bi enso hwe yenda nase enso me amede nsam no eba no di amege so no eye ayenso ano de hye Apakan the Blessed King na Lion bra penny champion zigi se Lion ya obra penny na obra ketwa
famitum o
se o de mana wonte won
ka